Oh, you've caught me littering. I'm throwing out the garbage. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am actually throwing out the garbage. I'm putting down old trees. I'm putting down paper and cardboard which were made from trees. I'm putting down a sheet mulch. And I can put it down in a really rough form. There's old books here. I've put down a bit of manure. There's old paper bags. There's those silly things that arrive in the post all the time. There's egg cartons. There's a haphazard mix of stuff. If you like it a bit tidy in this, although you're not going to see it, you can put down big layers of cardboard like this. You can put it down straight on the grass after you put down a bit of manure. You could put down a bit of cardboard. You could put down a bit of compost. You could put down some actual vegetable scraps from your kitchen. All of it will feed the worms. Put down your big cartons. What you're doing is you're sheet mulching and you're cutting out all the light. Some of those weed seeds only take a 30th of a second of flash of light. If you want to start doing double digging, you're going to have to dig pretty quick to get it quicker than a 30th of a second. That's really nice stuff because it stays moist. And the speed that moisture goes through this material is extremely slowly. It's almost, not quite, it's almost as slow as plants' roots themselves move. Now you're in the business, now you're in the game, now you're at the right timing. So, the next, I don't want to mulch the dog, although she's probably been pretty good. I'm going to put down a load of rough mulch. Now what I'm doing, and it could be tidier than this too, but this will work fine. I'm imitating the forest floor. The soil organisms down there, those millions of organisms, tons and tons of them in every square metre, there's millions. In acres, there's tons of organisms, literally tons by weight. They think, if they think at all, right now they're thinking that a beautiful forest has just landed on top. This imitates the forest litter. And you can't really go too thick. You can definitely go too thin. Just shake it up a bit, shake it down, pat it down. These are all cheap materials. This is not expensive straw. This is just slashings off your local park, lawn, mixtures of organic material, pruning, shredded, hay, seeded hay. There's a bit of old vegetable scrap there. That can go on. It's all a great big feed for the soil. This will hold huge amounts of moisture. This will be warmer in winter at the soil surface. It'll be cooler in summer at the soil surface, moderating temperature. It will greatly moderate the water flows. 1/10 the amount of water required, which is crucial if you have a water shortage or a watering ban. But most important, it's benefiting those wonderful organisms in the soil that we need to cooperate with, harmonise with. We'll tuck that little bit of paper underneath there. Don't leave any paper showing. Tuck it in, just like you're tucking your children into bed, because these are like your children. They'll feed your children with some of the best food that can be grown on this planet. Food like this. Students of mine have put these together just for a bit of personal therapy and understanding that this is a very simple, instant garden system. So that's done. She's done. Double reach bed, I can reach in the middle. double reach bed, I could almost use it as a bed. You could almost lie down on it. I don't want to lie down on it because I don't want to compact it. I don't want to crush all those organisms in there. I want them to be very active. All I have to do now is I have to make a little hole like this, get down to that cardboard, make that a nice little smooth hole, and make a hole in the cardboard. I might be stabbing a few organisms, but that's all right. There's plenty there. I then get my compost, put it in this hole, pat it down a little bit, make sure it's nice and cozy, and put my seedling in there, or my seed, and it'll do that. It'll grow a vegetable garden, and it will get better and better over time. Here we are, the instant garden after just 5 weeks. Our pak choi, our lettuces, our cabbages are coming along, everything's happy, and underneath here we're building soil. We've got soil building layers of mulch, the cardboard's still here, and the worms, here they are. There's a little worm here, there's worms in here. There's soil building activity with bacteria, fungi, and all kinds of imitations of layers. This system is so simple, but it creates soil as quick as it creates surplus produce with so little work to establish it. This is the ultimate easy. Use surplus material. This is the easy system to put an instant garden together, and it will create 1/2 inch, 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres, 3, 4 or even 5 centimetres of soil in 1 year as you garden. You are never sustainable in a garden unless you're creating more soil than you are using to produce. You must be creating soil as you produce your food, and then you're sustainable. And if you keep going that way and using that as the indicator, soil creation, you'll be sustainable forever. And you'll be on a great learning curve of understanding how to interact with the soil and the soil ecosystems to supply an incredibly diverse possibility of food for you and your family.